Good morning, Future M. I'm looking like a straight up sherbet pile today, and I'm totally into it. I got Steven he noticed. I got Steven to using the stairs calendar. It's very exciting. Okay, Steve finished using the calendar. Now it's time to be nosy. There he is. Ta-da! You will first observe that they are in a beautiful orthogonal organization.
Mine are.
You can tell which ones are mine because they are just haphazard, efficient, red. So good. Monday, Tuesday. Whoa, you're really ambitious. You got a lot of things on there.
Yeah, I mean it's just busy work, though. Well, not busy work, like it's stuff that needs to be done, but it's just like chores. It's not like it's all brute force stuff.
You catching up on chores post?
Yeah, I just want to get my house in order before next steps. Like that.
Get my house in order. Your hair is so cute.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. Speaking of autistically orthogonal post-it notes, I'm thinking about that a lot more lately. Because I think I basically got fired for being autistic. And I should clarify what I mean by that. By that, I don't mean that they deliberately and consciously were like, he's autistic, let's fire him. But, I feel like it's, is basically due to friction caused by lack of understanding of the fact that I'm spectrum. So yeah. So it's good perspective. Sorry, I'm started out with such a fun post-it segment and I made it downer.
We're back in the studio. It's been like a whole week because I was at a conference. Now I gotta clean it because I left it a giant mess. Let's do this. This is just straight up poor decision making on my part. I woke up with a headache, but I decided it's not a migraine. I'm a regular human. I can do regular human things. And then I proceeded to do chores and work until bad things happened to my body, which you will see shortly. Good job, self. Clean studio! It's so nice when the studio is clean because, you can really spread out and, get open and, have room to be a movement body human and pretty nice and you get to be on the floor. I love the floor. Oh.
Who will be responsible for this total film of a person's life? Who will position cameras, adjust color, cut between cameras? Film requires swarms of decisions, I went on. It's real work. If each person must direct the comprehensive film of one's own life, then there would be no time for any life. Film would choke off everything else and would create a stasis, a still image.
I got migraine. Kelly is here to inform me after what I already know and help me get up. Okay. Come on, Cal. I'm in bed now with ice and drugs, so that should be a while. out of pain and drugs and sleeping, yeah. Ooh, song.
If, instead, someone else was to direct, then fascism would result, because that someone else would control memory, and so would control everything. Therefore, we must not film everything. We must forget enough to be free.
I often get this question when people find out about my amnesia. They want to know if it makes me more free, if my liberation from the past somehow gives my present life more meaning. And to some degree, I would say yes. I forget the traumatic experiences of my life, but I also forget the joyful ones. But even though the traumas themselves, the facts and events of them can be forgotten, the PTSD lives inside my body. That can't be forgotten. But whether or not forgetting the events means that the PTSD and the anxiety are more easily routed around, that could be true. I don't know. This is my only life, and it's hard to compare the subjective experiences of trauma. Does forgetting make me more free? In some ways, yes, and in some ways, no. Like all things in the world. Not so black and white. Good night, future M.